Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Cardinal Huskies football team, 6-5 a year ago. Coach, welcome. Appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your day to preview the season. Why don't you introduce yourself and the guys you brought with you, and then just give us a quick outlook. What can we expect out of the Huskies this year?
First of all, I'm Coach Turner, and then over here, go ahead.
Chase Harris, Cal Simonella,
Reese Saltis, Hunter Gresh.
And right now, our outlook for the season is we're trying to build upon last season, and our goal is to try to win a playoff game. We haven't done it since 2002, and it's a pretty good goal for us.
Yep, that's been a while. So, yeah, definitely you were in that game last year. But, yeah, just coming into this year, how different is this team compared to last year?
Well, they lost a couple big people, but, we have a solid core coming back, and the senior leadership has been great, and hopefully they can lead the way.
You lost the first 2 games of last year, and the last 2 games. In between that 4-game stretch, you were 6-1. So how do you find what worked in that 7-game stretch and kind of start and end that way as well?
Build upon the strengths and, try to, find those inches that will lead to wins instead of losses in those close games.
This is first year for you as head coach here?
Yes.
And were you on staff last year?
No, actually, I was at Warren JFK last year.
Okay, so brand new. How has that process gone? Sometimes coaching changes can be difficult. How's that transition been going?
Oh, real good. You always have your getting to know the kids and them understanding what their culture is that you want. But I think it's been pretty seamless so far. They've really picked up on the offense pretty quick.
All right, sounds good. Coach, I'll come back and talk to you after I talk with the guys. Let's start right to your left. Again, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
I'm Chase Harris, class of 25, middle linebacker and running back.
All right, Chase, coming in senior year, probably the last thing you wanted was a coaching change, but those things happen and you have to pick up the ball and run with it. And how's that transition going from a player's perspective?
It definitely plays a toll, but it just makes us stronger. I think we'll be pretty solid. That's really it.
Don't give away any secrets, but offense, defense, I assume there's been some changes. What kind of offense and defense are you going to run this year?
Yeah, for sure. Run wing T. Switching to running back compared to last year, I was tight end. It'll definitely be a change, but I think it'll be a better change. And then defensively, still coming back. Second year varsity player, so we'll see how that goes as well.
Cardinal has always prided itself on one of those lunch pail defenses, just hard nosed. Talk about that group there and how it's coming together.
I think it's going well right now. We got things to work on. We got time. It's closing out on the season. But I think we'll be good come season time.
Obviously, every team needs leaders to rise up and set the tone and handle things that are, when they're not going well on the field. Who are those guys?
Well, right now we got a quarterback here, so go ahead, Cal.
I'm Cal Simonella, class 2025, quarterback and free safety.
All right, so I imagine, Kyle, you're one of those guys that is the leader on the field and off?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm just trying to push all these guys every day, just trying to get ready for the season.
What are you doing to provide that leadership? Is it just leading by example? Or are you a vocal leader?
I'd say I'm probably a mix of both. I like to be vocal and push kids to their limits and just really just try to work as hard as we can, try to just ball out during the season time.
Offensively, the wing T doesn't give you many opportunities to throw, but you guys sneaking some of that in there to keep defenses in check?
We have a little bit of power formation, but we're going to spread the ball out a lot too. We'll throw it a little bit, but it should be exciting for us.
Obviously, wing T, offensive line is key in every offense, but with the wing T, you need some guys that can, knock guys down, but also move their feet pretty well. Talk a little bit about your offensive line.
We're not running wing T.
Well, we probably won't run wing T this year. We'll run we do have a power formation that we run a decent bit, and that'll be our wing T, I guess you could say. Yeah, run the ball a lot, and that should be pretty good for us.
What's it going to take to build on that 6-5 record from last year and also win a playoff game?
Take a lot of senior leadership for sure, because past years it's been there, but it hasn't been to what it's at right now. Like my freshman year, we were really solid. We went 7-3. We had great senior leadership, and us seniors now are trying to just do exactly what those seniors did.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this year. Let's go to your left. Name, grade, and positions.
My name is Reese Soltis. I'm an outside linebacker, wide receiver, and running back.
All right. So Reese coming in, obviously coaching change. You get used to one system, and now you've got to learn everything else. But are you settled in? Do you feel confident with the playbook?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Turner came in here and he had some authority with. I mean, he came in here to win. He's not coming in here just to blow us off. You know, he came here to win. He's here to teach us, and it's going to be great. I mean, we all are positive about this season. It's a way to bond together. You know, a new coach coming in for our senior year, it helps us like bond together because we can, bond in that way. And it's just going to be good. We all are relying on Coach right now, and we trust in him. He's going to do what it takes to win. So.
All right. And you said you're a running back, wide receiver. So how are you going to fit into that offense? And don't give away any secrets, but just, how's Coach planning to use you?
Run fast. Don't look back. Run some people over. That's my mentality. Run through someone's face.
Give me an offensive and a defensive player that's been impressive this preseason.
We have a freshman, Mason Thistlewaite, and he's really stepped up in his position. He's filling some shoes as a freshman. He's doing really good. So that's a really good offensive player. Defensively, who would it be? Probably Mason again. He's really going to be a breakout. He's going to be a breakout star this year. I really think it. As a freshman, he's got it.
In our 7-on-7, the 7-on-7, he had 4 touchdowns.
Oh my, nice. Yeah, it's nice to see those freshmen step up and make an impact right away. That's always good for the program. But all right, good luck to you. Let's finish off there to your left. Name, grade, and positions.
Hunter Gresh. I'm a senior, and I play middle linebacker and right guard.
All right, so yeah, good. Let's talk offensive line. What? Give me your line mates. Who's going to fill out that line with you?
So we have 3 returning guys, and Paul Markham, myself, and Josh Hartman. And then we got 2 new guys, Chris Ludlow and Xavier. And those guys, they're unexperienced, but they're stepping up big. They're looking good. And us returning guys, we're looking to build on what we had last year, and that was just punch your face in.
That football is a game of cliches. So everybody, you win up front. So offensive line, defensive line, those groups have to be able to step in and take some punishment, give some punishment. But the key is when you make a mistake, overcoming that mistake. So who's that guy to just make sure that everybody on the line knows that, hey, you missed a block that time. Let's not let it turn into 2 missed blocks. Who's that guy?
I don't want to take much away from our guys, but I'd have to say myself, I really try to keep those guys on track. And those guys like to get down on themselves a lot, but I'm here to bring them back up.
We talked a little bit about the linebackers since you got a couple of them there. You go against the defensive line in practice. Give me a scouting report on those guys.
Those guys are looking great. Sure, it's a slightly new defense for them, but they took it on and they're looking fantastic.
What do you see as the biggest challenge for this team achieving its goals this year?
Biggest challenge is staying healthy. We don't have a lot of numbers, but the guys that we do have here, it's a great group of guys. I wouldn't trade them for anything.
Outstanding. Good luck to you. All right, Coach, back to you. We talked to the guys, talked a little bit about the offense, the defense. My key is here just identifying some of the players. Who are the other guys you're going to count on this year to help Cardinal achieve its goals?
I would say Troy Champlin would be one, and what's his last name?
Gallagher.
Landon Gallagher. What we're trying to do is be a little more balanced. They were really run heavy last year, and last time I was offensive coordinator down in Florida, I was in an 8A school, which is the biggest division in Florida. We went 8-2, and we were 52 past the 48 run. So we're trying to get away from like 90% run. So
Right.
make it harder for defenses to stop us.
Absolutely. When you see, the guys sitting at the table, they seem to say all the right things. Are they doing the right things at practice? I mean, is that leadership stepping up to show the younger players the right way to practice and prepare?
Yeah, we mentioned one thing. We believe in quality, not quantity. And these are 4 examples of it right here. Wouldn't trade for anybody.
Outstanding. What's going to be the keys to victory for you? What has to happen for Cardinal to get that record you're looking for and that postseason win?
I stay healthy, and then I think also how fast they digest the system and the adjustments, because you know how it is. You have plan A, and then you got to go to B and C. So when we can get to that level, we should be pretty good.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I appreciate you and the guys being here to preview the season, and best of luck to you this fall.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.